Hey, what's going on, YouTube? Welcome to God Told Me to Tell It. And today, I have a message for you, a quick message. I'm just allowing the Holy Spirit to just speak through me to you, to help you with whatever it is you're going through today. I know you're feeling overwhelmed. You're feeling like you just can't get ahead. Sometimes you feel like doing the right thing seems like it gets you not the greatest results, or not the results that you want, or not the timing that you want. And I don't want y'all to get distracted. I'm sorry. I've been moving all day. My eyebrows are so thin. Don't worry, I'm in my growing eyebrow process. So don't let that distract you from the word. Don't let my hair distract you from the word, because I know we're human and we're just probably looking like. But I just want to let y'all know that I know it's overwhelming, but you have to stay in it. Whatever it is he's telling you to stay in, you got to stay in it. He's speaking to someone, saying to not move, but stay grounded in whatever the situation is. Stay grounded in the waves. Imagine you're a surfer. God says stay grounded in the waves. Keep your balance. God is going to be your surfboard. He's going to make sure you stay afloat. But you have to do your part and keep your balance. Keep your balance on the waves and in the water, because God is going to pull you out of that. He is going to make you new. And we're in the season of doing new things. We're in the season of doing new habits, better habits, having better friends around us that are good for us, having good energy and good environment. No matter what's around you, no matter what the enemy is trying to do to stop you, no matter what the enemy is trying to do to make you feel defeated, no matter what the storm is right now, stay afloat. Stay on that surfboard. And it's easier said than done. But in life, you always have those two voices. You have your flesh and you have your spirit. And whoever you listen to more, voice will be more louder. Whoever you hear more and follow more, that's the voice that will be louder. That's the voice that will nudge you. That's the voice that will push you and tell you to go in that direction or to not go in that direction. But you have to know the voice. You have to know the voice of God and the voice of the Holy Spirit and what he's trying to speak to you and what he's trying to work in you. But God says stay in it. Stay in it. Sit in it. Be still in it. Because you're going to overcome it. You know why you're going to overcome it? Because you're an overcomer. And you know why you're an overcomer? Because God said so. God said you already have the victory. God said the battle was already won. We just have to be patient, because sometimes God doesn't do things on our time, and he also sometimes doesn't do things that we want him to do. Sometimes he gives us what we want, but he don't go the route that we are planning on. And when you realize that you're not the planner and God is the planner, things will be so much simpler in your life. You have so much less of a headache when you realize who has the control. You know when they say, Jesus, take the wheel? You know why they saying, Jesus, take the wheel? Because they didn't have this wheel so long. They done drove to this destination and drove to this destination. And they realized that the destination that they keep going to is the dead end. or a one-way? Why you keep turning on a dead end or turning on a one-way? Or you keep making a U-turn where the sign clearly says don't make a U-turn, and then once you get to that dead end or you get to that street that you don't belong, you're ready for him to take control and you're ready for him to take the wheel. Don't wait till it's too late. Because you never know. You may drive down that wrong destination and you may go down a hill that goes straight down and you can't even come up. And God is not going to pull you up because it's going to be too late. Don't wait until it's too late to give him the control. Surrender. Surrender now. Stay in that storm and surrender your emotions to God. Surrender the feelings that you have in the storm to God. Surrender the doubt to God. Yeah, we're going to surrender the doubt because we're not going to keep doubting ourselves. We're not going to keep putting ourselves down. We're not going to keep being hurt about the same stuff. We're not going to keep letting the enemy fight us on the same things. I mean, the enemy's smart enough to know your weakness. You know why? Because every time he hits you in it, you keep being depressed about it. Every time he hits you in the same test, you keep being stressed about it. You keep going to every outside source. But they aren't the source. He is the source. He is the source. Give him the will. Give him the will. You're supposed to be the passenger. You're supposed to be on the other side. How you gonna have God on the passenger seat? Asking him, okay, now you want the will, but you got him in the passenger seat so he can give you direction, but you want to have the choice to be able to turn that way. God does give us that choice, but it don't work like that. God don't belong in the passenger seat. Some of us got God in the back seat. Where they do that at? How you got God in the back seat and you driving God around, asking him, all right, Lord, which way do I go? Which way do I go? God is trying to show you which way to go. Come on now. He's trying to show you which way to go. He said, give me the will. I am the will. I have plans to prosper you. I have plans to make you rich. God has plans for you. But you have to surrender. You have to give him the will. And say, you know what? I'm going to put on my seatbelt, buckle up, and I'm going to just take this ride and go wherever you want me to go. I'm going to stay in this seat. Yeah, it's a storm. Yeah, it's hills and a bumpy ride. Yes, it's all these potholes in the street. You know how the potholes, boom. But I'm going to stay buckled up. I'm going to stay in it. I'm going to stay grounded. And I'm going to let you drive, Lord. I'm going to let you have the will. And I'm going to just stay in it. I'm going to just be encouraged and know that you're beside me in it. I'm going to be encouraged and know that you're driving with me in it. You're the driver. So, of course, I trust you. You trust the Uber when you get in. You trust the Lyft when you get in. You trust the delivery people when they bring you your food. But you can't trust God to drive. Drive the car of your life. The one who built the car. The one who built the car for you to go in. The one who built the directions for you to go in. The one who built the map, the street lights, the GPS system. The one who created it all. You don't want to trust him. You want to drive. You want him in the car. You want him in the car. You got him in your passenger, in the back seat. And the sad part is some people got him in the trunk. And they open the trunk whenever there's a problem. They open the trunk whenever they're trying to get a quick word. And then they close the trunk and get back in the driver's seat. Boom, boom. But they boom in the wrong direction. Don't you want to boom boom in the right direction? I know God is my driver, and it's going to be a little rocky road, but I know we're going to get there to the destination. It may be boom boom, but I'm going to stay in it. I'm going to sit in it. I'm going to be still in it. I'm not going to get out the car. I'm not going to say, take me back home. I'm going to go for this ride. Because God put us in this life for a ride. It's a ride. You ever been to Six Flags, had a roller coaster? You first time on a roller coaster, you don't know which way it go. It go up, down, boom, 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 boom. That's our life. That's our life. Sometimes you may go up, sometimes you may go down, sometimes you may make a sharp left, sometimes you may go in a circle and start over again. Just like a roller coaster, that's the life that you have to live. Everything not gonna be perfect. Stop looking for an easy life. Stop looking for a way out of it. A quick way out of it, or your way out of it. Just let God have the wheel. Give God the wheel. Let God and let you buckle that seatbelt. Put your hands down, put your hands on your thighs and just relax. Just go for that ride. Just go for that ride. Come on, Lord. I'm going for the ride. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. And when you get to the point where you're going to allow him to stay in the driver's seat, let him stay in the driver's seat. Lord, I want a seatbelt that don't come unbuckled. You hear me? I'm trying to be in a passenger seat with a seatbelt that don't come unbuckled. As though I have to stay in place. Yes. Lord, keep me in place. Keep us in place. Keep us in place of our destiny. Keep us in place of your will for our life. Don't let us navigate in the wrong direction. Let us stay focused in you, Lord. In you. In you there's so much power, in you there's so much authority, in you there's so much grace, in you there's so much mercy, in you there's so much love. Give me a seatbelt that won't unbuckle. Ain't that a word? I'm going to let you be the driver, and I'm going to stay in this seat. I'm going to sew this seat belt together. I'm going to sew it to the other attachment so you can't, even if my flesh want to get out, I can't get out. Because you got me so tight in your hand. You got me so tight in your grace that I can't be let loose. I can't be let loose. The only let loose I'm going to be let of is let loose of the chains. Let God let loose of the change and the bondage in your life. Let him let loose of that. But stay buckled. Stay buckled up in that seatbelt. And let Jesus take the boom, boom. Love y'all. Bye.